country, you know, all around the globe. I'm at from the plaques to the everything fat, got muzzled on a track. My girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas Grill, Cadillacs, through Miami, then back to London, Jamaica, then France. The whole world took effect to fart. Tell them, lay back, slow down, better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down, what you represent when we come to your town. Say, get in with the business when I come from Kansas City. Hit Manila till it's Christmas, out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, is this wizard? Bring my people back to Venice. LA got the people saying, la, 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 la. Moscow saying, la, 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 la. España, la, 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 la. Kingston saying, la, 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 la. San Diego saying, la, 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 la. Shutdown saying, la, 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 la. Germany saying, la, 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 la. La Puente saying, la, 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 la. Ibiza, every city, every state, every country, you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country, you know, this is how it goes. Every city, every state, every country, you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country, you know, this is how it goes. LA got the people saying, la, 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 la. Amsterdam saying, la, 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 la. Frisco saying, la, 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 la. Switzerland saying, la, 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 la. Sao Paulo saying, la, 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 la. Joburg saying, la, 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 la. Mexico saying, la, 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 la. Stockholm saying, la, 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 la. Jamaica. Prophet, feel whatever you like to like it. Yes, you can join us now. We like to love it. We like to love it. We like to love it.
Well, welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. This crowd is really ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Magic. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team. They were dominated last year, not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Tobias Harris is out there with Smooth. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And guys, Andre Drummond has made quite an impression in the early stages of his career. Clark, you were just talking about that. Greg, I don't think anyone felt he would have such an impact this fast.
Yeah, I mean, he's already a mountain of a man among boys. I mean, it's hard to believe when you look at this guy out there. He's only 22 years old.
Back to Payton. Pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Drummond. Right side Jackson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Jackson against Payton. Passes it to Vucevic. It's stolen by Harris. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. At the elbow, it's Drummond. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need. And Detroit with a 32-50 record last season. They didn't have any help from the schedule. They had a total of 22 back-to-back series on the year, tied for most in the league.
Now here's Vucevic. From deep. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. The rebound by Ibaka. Greg, you just said the Pistons had a ton of back-to-back games. 44 were part of their back-to-backs, over half their schedule. Clark, they went 15 and 29 in those games.
And that's part of the reason why the NBA wanted to examine the schedule. I mean, it was a tough year for the Pistons. It's hard to get any momentum when you're playing that many back-to-backs.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And the basket by Harris.
It takes a lot of skill and agility to lay it in with the defense right on you. That's a terrific finish.
Out to the wing. Here's Meeks. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Ibaka. From deep. Meeks can't hit.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And the Pistons making a change here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Drummond. Lure comes in for Smooth. She's checked in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Ish Smith in for Reggie Jackson. Pistons leading by 4.
And one thing about Nikola Vucevic, he owns the boards. Posted a top 10 double-digit average in each of the past.
Oh, jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Meeks uses the glass to finish the layup.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Smith the pass to Baines. Back to Smith. 5 on the clock. Kicks to G. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green dishes to Vucevic. Payton kicks to Vucevic. Top of the key jumper, no good.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
It's Apaka. That time on the assist by Vucevic.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Here's Lure. And the release was before them. And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Pistons on top. They lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
We've got DJ Augustine, Aaron Gordon out there with Evan Fournier, and there's Bismack Biyombo, and it's Hezonja in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And stolen by Biyombo. Unloads from 9, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to the Pacers in Indiana. Smith the pass to Baines. Ripped away. The pass to Hezonja. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Smith inside. Headed by Augustine. And Lure gets it to go.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
It's stolen by G. Right wing. Back to Smith. There's the dish to Baines. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Smith. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Hezonja. Augustine dishes to Biyombo. He feeds it to Augustine. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Smith. Finished off the break. Now it's a 7-point Detroit lead.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Augustine from outside. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots.
And guys, he's not the tallest or most imposing wing player, but Stanley Johnson has incredible strength and really unmatched confidence. One reason why so many were high on him in the draft.
Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Here's Hezonja. He kicks it to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Augustine, that's good. And for Johnson out of Arizona, Greg, his strength, as you were talking about, is his biggest asset. Helps that he has this incredible arm span. And Clark, you know what? He told me he likes to play the 2K game.
Yeah, he does enjoy that. He likes to play the real game, too, because he's hyper-competitive, and I think he's got a chance to be a superb defender at the NBA level.
It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. The Magic trailed by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Fournier. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
.149 left here in the second. And it's Bullock missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Hazanya. Jackson comes over with the double. Stolen. Passes it to Smooth. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off. What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, he really could have fouled that one up.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
It's Drummond with the drive. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Bullock, good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. And the first half is now in the books. It's Detroit as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. You look at Tobias Harris, he is really... They've been playing well.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be, and so far another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA.
It's been a tough go for him, just an uncontainable game for Harris. He's got 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Smooth out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Harris in the small forward position. And it's Drummond missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And as good as Vucevic is on offense, guys, he's doing everything he can to catch up on his defense. Huge size and wingspan works to his advantage, although the subpar athleticism hinders him a bit. But, for example, he's averaged less than 1 block per game for his career, mostly because even though he's a 7-footer, he plays well below the rim.
It's Jackson with the drive. Smooth pass to Drummond.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And the dunk by Payton.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. The drive by Jackson. No good off the pick. And to Vucevic's point, big problem throughout his career has been getting into foul trouble.
Yeah, it's tough. He's aggressive and sometimes out of position. Coaches are asking him to be aggressive, but he has to learn how to do that without fouling. That's the next step in his progression. And some of it is anticipation, so you're not in position to foul.
Here's Jackson, and Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jackson against Payton. Jackson dishes to Drummond. Outside for Jackson. It's stolen by Green.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Caldwell Pope. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Left side of Ibaka. And he jams it with authority.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Jackson against Payton. Latrey. Another 3 for Detroit.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Banked in off the glass. Payton's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Drummond. Payton against Jackson. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Hangs home the trifecta. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Payton drives in. It's deflected. Takes a 3. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to Phoenix.
And guys, Kentavious Caldwell Pope, this guy screams potential at you. I mean, perfect size and length and speed for a 2-guard. He plays both ends. Right now, it's all about consistency for him.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. Detroit also making some changes. Reggie Bullock comes in for Harris. And it's Ish Smith in for Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. A different look here for Detroit. Bairstow, he's checked in for Drummond. Morris comes in for Smooth. And it's Johnson in for Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. Here's Bairstow. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. On the topic of Caldwell Pope, he's the kind of guy who needs a year to feel his way around. In college, Greg, you may recall he showed dramatic improvement between years 1 and 2. The same thing has been true in the pros.
Yeah, and he has everything going for him. I mean, excellent outside shot, tremendous defensive tools. He just needs to add some strength and stay in attack mode to reach the next level in his development.
The feed to Bullock. Puts up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. Payton kicks to Augustine. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Again, the Magic score.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
The Magic trailed by 15. To the left wing. From downtown. Rebound, Detroit.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Here's Smith. He dishes it to Bullock. Oh, and he just knocked. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pistons lead by 17. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. Green is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Payton. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Vucevic in the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
That's really the only thing that's going to get them back into this game, if there's still even a chance of them doing that.
And the big thing is making plays at the defensive end. They can worry about offense once they get the ball, but stops are the priority.
Payton drives in. Green left side. Here's Ibaka. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
Both shots good from the stripe. And, guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
Bairstow, the pass to Smith. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Pistons lead by 15. Payton dishes to Augustine. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Smith. Drops in the breakaway layup. Smith's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Orlando now.
And getting back to Ibaka, everything changed for him the minute Kevin Durant was lost last season. I mean, defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved on offense, he still has neither the flexibility nor skill set to be a guy that can be considered a first or second option offensively.
Talking about Ibaka, last season was good for his growth. I mean, he got a taste of what it's like to be the first or second scoring option rather than an afterthought. Now it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
The Magic trailed by 16. Rebound by Smith. Detroit's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And Smith gets double-teamed. Johnson kicks to Bairstow. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bullock. No good from outside. He dishes it to Bairstow. And that one's good.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Here's Ibaka. Johnson with the block. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Bairstow. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, the NBA Development League now celebrating its 15th anniversary, and a lot of change over that time. None of the original 8 teams still playing in their original locations. Still, it's only growing. And I think we'll see it grow to 30 teams before long.
So for the Magic, Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. Fournier comes in for Green. And it's Jody Meeks in for Elfrid Payton. And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Pass to Gordon. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. But they recover it. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Augustine kicks to Ibaka. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Clock at 6. Here's Harris. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Magic have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. There's a good screen. Here's Fournier. Hits the runner in the lane.
That's a tough shot for anyone. Those runners need a soft touch.
It's Jackson with the drive. The pass to Smooth. And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. Beyond the arc. And Drummond throws it down.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Here's Jackson. Back to Drummond. And Harris wide open. He shoots. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Drummond having a terrific game. He has 9 rebounds and a steal.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play. We know Andre Drummond is an elite rebounder. So many 20-plus rebound games. He just gobbles up rebounds like very few in the league do.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to win the first one as they'll go up 1-0 in the season series against the Magic.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force for Drummond. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath. And look at that! Wow. This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Pass to Smooth. Drummond working against Ibaka. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played